Well, today's the day, and I know it's April, whatever it is, and I wish this was an April Fool's joke, but it's not. It's real. First off, I want to thank Mr. Lurie, obviously for changing my life, drafting me back in 2012, and obviously, been here 10 plus years in the city of Philadelphia, changed my life, my family's life, and everybody around me. Secondly, Howie, he's a big part of my success also. Just trading up spots to draft me, and obviously Coach Wash was in his ear during the whole draft process about how bad he wanted me to be an Eagle and how bad he wanted to coach me. And Howie, thank you for that. Don, the president, I just want to say thank you. You've been a big part of, me being here the whole time, and it's been very special. Big Dom, Paisan, always, you're my guy. To every coach, I've been a part of, staff and everybody, it's been important to me, this 12 years, and even back to high school, Coach Woodfalk. I can keep going. Coach Wallace, guys that was so important to me during my career early on. And, and those things that you don't forget, lifetime's a long time. And, I learned that, from a good buddy of mine. And it's true. You never forget those people. You never forget, who helped you along the way, who's still helping you, who still got your back. And so, going into this whole thing, my family is a big part of what I've accomplished. I'd like to thank, everybody that's a part, my family, obviously. We got a couple rows, filled up here. Obviously, Casey, her family's here, friends, everybody flew in. So it's been very special. And so, if I'm forgetting somebody, the support staff, nobody really sees what goes on behind the scenes. The trainers, I can keep them named. I can name a lot of them, but Steve-O, you already know. If I ever need help, I'll be calling you, buddy. So Steve-O and, Tom and, that whole training staff, Shanice, Jerome, Joe, even Mark, when Mark was here, he played a big part of making sure I got ready to go. The cafeteria, T-Roy, Keish, everybody, Dira, James, Eric, I wish I could name all of y'all, but I was trying to keep this as smooth as possible. The video department, I got to thank y'all, T4, you're always my boy, and, everybody in there, it's always fun and games, but nobody really see what goes on behind the scene. And those guys are, that staff is just as important to me as anybody. That's been around me and knowing, what we put in. So just, it might sound like a script, but, Mom, I love you. And, you're part of the reason why I am where I am today, the success I've had. And, it took a lot for you to get me to play the sport, growing up. And you always said your favorite words is, I don't want my baby to get hurt. And you had to realize that at some point, you had to let me grow up and be a young man, and you did just that. And I thank and love you for that. To my sisters, Nikki, Bam, and my two grown nieces right here now. Thank y'all for always, having my back and being there, through it all. Monet and Jennifer. I see y'all out there. Y'all always been there, obviously. We all know that my brother played a big part in being a, father figure in my life.